Hi, thanks for clicking on the video. This is for all signs under the sun. Let's see what's coming in for love. I'm going to say this. Looks like confidence is key. Right now, I am seeing a lot of disconnection, misaligned values, and struggling relationships. This could be consciously. This is exactly what we all do see. So, whereas the grass is always greener on the other side, it's going to come into play. I'm feeling basically when the Ten of Cups comes in, well, like this anyways, it comes in reverse. You are seeking greater harmony and connection in your relationships, right? So it's a lot of other people working around in your energy, your wheelhouse here. There is something here about spending less and less time with family. Somebody is progressing their career or making more money. Your work-life balance is out of whack. One of the biggest, hardest things for a lot of us to do this year is letting go of people that no longer bring us fulfillment and happiness. And we have to welcome in new relationships. Welcome in new relationships in alignment with your higher good. So, in the context of all of this, what will people looking for love find? Who will they find? It looks like they will find people who want you to help them actualize it. They will find partners who are looking for the same lost harmony, but the connection will require you to navigate that initial job interview energy. Yeah, so you heard. All right. Right through it. You will find people who challenge you to stay in charge of your own worth. Yeah. While searching for that true alignment. But first, let's talk about the reasons. Why? Let's talk about the reasons why. Because it must truly inspire you. Also, I see a lot of could have been, but while it was great at first, those connections didn't last long. They burned bright initially, as they say, but, you know, because we had that early confidence, it quickly fizzled out, I guess, when you know, like when reality sets in. Reality sets in. So we need the reasons behind why we keep searching, because it has to be something that deeply moves us. Something far more substantial than just another temporary spark that leaves us right back where we started with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So we constantly ask ourselves, what's going on? And is it time to move on or to make a change? How can I reconnect to what is truly important in this? You know, I need new sources of inspiration. You really got to be inspired. We're looking for Venus. Yes, we are looking for Venus. Looking for love. If we are looking for love, and here you all are in the recent past, dealing with the world in reverse, screams, just seeking personal closure. shortcuts and delays, you know. You know, this is just the cynical nature of the beast. You are life, and your progression through the cycles, or that is your life, you know, and these are the fixed signs that I'm seeing in that is going to be your fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Overcommitted people have their priorities. That's the dark side of it, you know. It's just, you know, if you're young and you have a family, marriage might not have lasted real long. That's happening, you know. It's about money. It takes a lot of money to raise a family and to be successful and accomplished. Somebody here has accomplished a lot of things, quote unquote, things. The fact that people, you know, it's like some of us are out there looking for love, and we want somebody to provide for us. And maybe they can, maybe they will. We're going to find out who they are, but I'm sensing you're heading in this direction of where somebody's wealth goes way beyond material comfort, monetary comfort. It's not about money. Maybe some people think that it's about money, but when it's not about money, and then we may have people who that's exactly what they don't want to do, or look like that's what they want, because, you know, because whatever they have or somebody here has achieved a great deal of, it seems like it's on the dark side. And in contribution to that, the fixed signs want you to know, like, change their lifestyle. Ooh. Or that might be something that you see needs. So it's change their lifestyle. And it's like what you want versus what they want. And something is saying, I'm willing to downgrade, or I'm not willing to downgrade, or go back to anyone from the past. But again, I'm feeling soon people who are looking for love will find it. The King of Wands is attractive, generous, and uplifting company. These people know how to romance other people. And I can tell you that an inner spiritual change, see the cards here? The 8 came up in reverse. When it accompanies the King of Wands, you know, it's like a warrior of light. You know, it's like they're tough on the outside and really soft on the inside. But the problem is they may not hold on to the people that they get with. Because they're always looking for something bigger and better. And I also feel like this will feel like a job interview. Yeah. I know that it's going to have you finding ways to kind of sell yourself. But you will, and you will increase your chances. I definitely see the people that are out there that are going to receive love, taking charge of a positive change in their life. They're the ones looking. So look for that very positive aura of change around them. And I just think you're going to really expect you to be productive. Like, kind of got it going on. Got something to contribute. Which, you know, It's like some of the people out there that are looking for love, and you're going to find it soon. And the people who want you to help them actualize it, and then boom, you're going to try to protect yourself. So all it is like many of us define ourselves by what we have, like what we wear, what kind of house we live in, what kind of car we drive. But remember, at the beginning we said confidence is key. I mean, at times, the reverse Four of Pentacles that we saw can suggest that your love for money has turned to greed. So many of us are out here, we do. We want more, more, more. We also talked about how some people don't want to take care of each other. They want people to be productive. So it's like I sense somebody standing there in the back of their mind. They're like, what's this going to cost me? With hand on wallet, they see you under the sun. Feeling down. Somebody, this might be more specific, but down, down on your luck, feeling down, and then many of you are being seen as overly optimistic. Uh-oh. Be careful. Finding those ways to sell yourself and trying to increase your chances, I feel like this is really still going to align. It's just a matter of confidence and being truthful with yourself and others, And that's them questioning your level of honesty. They are seeing, watching what you are like, how you are like, trying to maybe talk yourself up when you know you can't deliver. And again, it's not about the money, the cars, the house. They may be there, those things, and maybe not. It doesn't matter. No. At the end of the day, it's about that confidence. And then we see the question, are you really as good as you think you are? Any sign under the sun can and does have self-limiting beliefs, inner critics, We're going to be releasing those negative thoughts and very open to new perspectives if you really want to let that love in. And then last but not least, you will have to choose. You will have to make all of the moves. Personal values can bring you the beauty of being overwhelmed by choice. How does that make any sense? It's like the distances and different things, the disconnect and coming together in this alignment. It's like, even if you have built relationships online, that's all right. That's not all lost. Messages coming through, that's where it should have started. It's 2026. There's some people now that maybe things were on pause with some of you. That's okay. You had dreams. Your head was in the cloud for even thinking about them. But now is the time to put the foundation underneath with them. Because soon, people looking for love will find it, And people who want you to help them actualize it, it will feel like a job interview. So just find the ways to sell yourself, and you will increase your chances. This will align. But you will have to choose. You will have to make all of the moves. And so, you got to be aware of the fine lines of letting a man be a man and stay feminine, but in charge. And then you will be invited to even possibly move in. Yes, because Spirit is saying when you face several different choices, instead of choosing the option that may appeal to others, which is a big deal, look at what's real. Like I said, it seemed like your head was in the clouds about this person. But now the real foundation is clearing the way. And it just may not appeal to others. But they aren't the ones paying your bills. I feel like this is our time in the secrets of love, relying on your inner wisdom and guidance to show you the best way. I see you doing that. We see Venus and find Venus in the fire sign season. It's Leo season when I'm reading this, but it's also could be multiple people. So if you find yourself with multiple opportunities or people, just ground yourself first and reflect on what you want for the long term. That's what this card always tells you. And if long term is what everybody's thinking about, that's exactly right, because somebody could be at risk of losing focus. Again, be aware coming in too hot, not being able to deliver. Beware of the fine line. Yes, we may have a big idea about what people have and what they need or whatever, but make your pick and move forward with it. Period. It's not saying it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because you really got to find a way to sell yourself. And maybe you could be confronted with an array of options that may or may not involve a current relationship, somebody you already know. Again, the past was on pause. Where earlier someone didn't want to go back to past people or relationships, you will need to work out what is most important to you, and not only in the present, but in the future. And you, while you will be the one having to make all the moves, watching that fine line, resist the temptation that offers a short-term pleasure, but a long-term pain, such as, I don't know, if somebody's married, well, don't do that. You don't want to go back to the people or past relationships. But even then, it's more about watching the fine line of the short-term pleasure, I think, with that. Like, don't let it be a one-night stand, you see. As we can clearly see, they're going to be offered, let's see, from you, you got to consider your long-term goals and commit to a realistic outcome and stay in charge. All right, now, if that resonated with your spirit, tap the like button on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be standing by to read everybody's energy again here real soon. Take good care of yourself. I really appreciate your view. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in the next tarot reading.